Hey guys, what's up? So I know a lot of people are probably concerned about how the markets and stuff is shaking down. It's like, listen, I don't know what um else to really say as far as like, I mean, that's just natural. This happens, right? It happens in multiple markets, from stocks, commodities, real estate, whatever, right? It is what it is. But a lot of y'all really need to pay more attention to technical analysis. Really do. All right, and there's other resources and stuff I send you guys, which y'all can go and learn. But remember, that's why when the markets are booming, you should really, 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 really be honing in on your craft. When the markets are dropping, you should be really, really, really honing in on your craft. And the question is, are people really honing in on their craft? A lot of times they're not. All right, you should be able to right now, you should be able to start developing tactics and strategies. I've already created 3 strategies I haven't even revealed to people already, just about with this market cycle and what I've seen. Some of them I've tested already and I'm already making money off of, right? So that's what you got to see. Remember, all the strategies that we have in the members area already, those was based off of historical points in history where we can look back and we can see what everybody else done wrong or what people did right. That's what it's all about, right? So don't make the same mistake. But anyway, let's get to it. Or this is Bitcoin USDT. I mean USD. We could be shaping up to see an inverted head and shoulders right here. If you know what that is, all right, you should know what that is. I'm not even going to explain that on this video because by that now it's time for everyone to start really getting up to date on what they're supposed to be doing. All right, so I'm on a 30-minute now. See what it was looking like. We still got a head right here. We got a left shoulder, got a right shoulder. Okay, let's go down to maybe the hourly. Let's see what it's shaping out. Same thing. All right, left, right, head. Okay, let's see what it's talking about. All right, we got a natural little pullback, but that's fine. But guess what? We got this impulse. We get at least for the short term. All right. So why am I showing this? This is for people who want to take advantage of short-term market conditions. All right. Now, if you don't want to, you don't have to. You just sit, let your account do what it's due. All right. You'll be okay over time as long as what? The fundamentals have not changed on your asset. All right. When I say fundamentals, what do I mean? Hey, well, the United States has banned Bitcoin, something like that. Then yeah, you might want to look at liquidating or something like that or whatnot. Um, so that's something thing now. Okay, so we can see the price can at least come up back into this area right here. You look left, that is great market structure. We get it. And then back up into this area too for that, which is nothing but a retest of the level that was broken, which we have not retested. What would this be? This could be what? A bull trap. Yeah, we need to look at everything, guys. We don't just blindly just invest everything. I told you this on the other video. I said, listen, it come up in here. Everybody going along, oh, we're good, we're ready, and then it could come right back down here. Or it could just blast through all of that. What's the point? The point is trade what the market is giving you if you are a trader. If you're an investor, if it's down in a loading areas and you got the money to invest, invest. If you don't. Close your app, go read a book, go mark up some charts, go study, go learn some things. It's a lot of stuff you can be doing. In fact, if everybody's worried about these markets, where can you be looking? I'll give you a hint. I'll go to one right now. You can look at the VIX. See what the VIX is doing. All right, here's the VIX. You can invest in the VIX. Look what you see at the VIX. All right, people making money off the VIX. What is this? This is a flag pattern. Why do we have an impulse? As soon as the news came out in the Fed market, we could have took option contracts out here on the VIX market, or we could have traded it straight, right? This is the volatility in the S&P 500 index, meaning that the VIX is the opposite of what the S&P 500 do. When the S&P 500 is in a bearish move, the VIX is in a bullish. What did we see last week? Oh man, S&P 500 is going crazy, and then look what the VIX is doing. But somebody's making money off the VIX dropping. Show you for comparison. SPX. All right, we're gonna go to let's go to the daily chart. So the bottom one is the SPX. All right, and we're gonna go to the top. It's gonna be the VIX. We're gonna go to the daily chart on that one. All right, and let's crunch it down so we can see. All right, well, what do y'all notice? What do y'all notice? What do y'all notice? What do y'all notice? Y'all see my TPs and stuff before? It's because I already been doing this. You see, I had an arrow right here. My targets got hit right here. See that? Boom. Bam. Targets hit. Got another retest right there. We still got TP2 to come. What do you notice? You notice you got this going up and you got this down at the bottom going down. This is the inverse. Okay. So we can study the volatility, the VIX and the S&P. So guess what, guys? If you're getting toe up on the S&P 500 and you're trading maybe in the derivatives market, don't it make sense to go to the VIX? If you know you're going long on the S&P and you're losing money, well, why not just go to the VIX and go short or go long or whatever the inverse? Now, is that going to be for everything? Sometimes you can catch both of them going in the right direction. It's not going to always be. Okay. Like right here, you see this one? All right, we're going up, but at the same time, okay, it's not perfect, but if you look up, going sideways while this one is growing. So sometimes this consolidates. But it also can let you know, oh Lord, what do we have? We have a what? Double bottom. Double bottom. What does a double bottom do? What is it? What is that, guys? What is a double bottom? And say what? It's a bullish move. So then if I see this going bullish, then what can I do over here? I can say what? I think that we're gonna what? We're gonna be going down. So while we go up, you see the down. Guys, get serious about what you're doing. Some of y'all up here getting really bent out of shape emotionally for no reason, really. Really think about it, all right? Don't be one of those type folks. All right, so let me go back to Bitcoin. All right, move this out of the way. All right, so I was on lower time frames. Go back to the regular chart. I was on lower time frame earlier. I was on a 15-minute. So you're on a daily right here, so it's not too much you really can see on a daily. But then when you go down to a lower time frame, like 15, you can see things, right? And we can clearly see, all right, that really we're trending up. We got a double bottom. And guess what? The traders out there who know what they're doing, they saw this and they bought the dip. These are traders. Some investors got some down here. But look at the game. Look at the game. Look at the game, guys. Look at the game. They did it. Look at this candle formation. Pin bar. Don't make things difficult, guys. What is it? Bullish pin bar. Bullish pin bar. Now, some of these pin bar indicators are not all that great because sometimes it'll say a bearish or bullish, and it's not exactly what it is. But sometimes I just throw it on there just to see why did this happen? Why? Who did this? That's a big institution. They're playing with y'all. Even here, retail investors do not create wicks. Only retail investors. They sold off major. Well, not that major, but they did. They sold off. They bought. They bought. They got y'all in, riled up. They sold to you. Boom, got you again. Sold. Sold to you. Boom, got you again. Sold to you. Boom, got you again. Sold to you. And it's gonna continue. So that's why Dark Horse Coins, we're trying to really show y'all the whole entire thing. Man, we're not about to sit up here and be over here talking about some, uh, you know, we're bullish, we're going to the moon, we doing all this other stuff. Man, if some of y'all got to go through hell before y'all even think about the damn moon, it's the seriousness of this. Y'all got to really become true investors and true traders and understand you got to have a plan, you got to make it work. Watch this. Let's go back to the daily. Let me take all this off because I'm tired of all this. And let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. What we got? We got an impulse. Let's do our thing. Let's run it. Bam. Boom. Put our levels up. All right. We got different levels that we possibly could come back to. Does that mean that we're going to come back to it? No. This is definitely on a big time frame. So this is going to be look totally different. In fact, I wouldn't even really use I wouldn't use the Fibonacci retracement on this massive level as of yet. Yeah, I'm gonna show you why, but here we go. But what I would do is use the impulse. All right, bam. Because remember, we used the what? The Fibonacci what? We used the Fibonacci exit strategy. This is for people who want to exit. We got two levels, three levels I'm in. You got that level, you got this level, and you have this level. And we'll just put that there, and we're gonna take this off. I'll just go ahead and move this over. Let's move this over. So what's gonna happen? If depends on what you want. If you're trading, you know you can take profit what? At this level. If you're investing, if you want to take some off, you can. I don't know you're playing. You want to take 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. Me, I am not doing anything. I've already taken profit on what I need to take profit for the year 2021. For 2022, I've just been trading forex, a little bit of options in the stock market. Other than that, just let my crypto work. I still been getting what dividend, staking rewards, interest payments, or whatever. I'm still up massively, but I'm just working my plan. Let's play it. All right, boom. Guess what? Somebody what? They took their profit. We did whatever you had to do. Ain't no, man, I wish I would have. No. We already got the targets. How more efficient do we need to be? We got the targets. We did it. Bam. All right, let's go. Being patient. You got the top hit. What can you do now? If you sold up here, if you want to buy back down here, you can. But how much you want to buy? That's a great question. What percentage do you want to do? I don't know. Let's say you made $5,000. Maybe you want to take 50% after you set aside whatever you want to do for taxes purposes. Maybe you want to take maybe 50% of that and buy back. You can if you want to. Does this mean that you're supposed to buy Bitcoin? No, you can buy alts, whatever the case. If you want to, you can do it. If you say I don't want to buy back nothing, then don't. Keep it moving. Some of you may have counted this as target two. All right, here go target two again. All right, maybe we barely made it right here, but you really got it right here. Your goal was met. But let's say that ain't good enough for you. You're good. You want to just hold. You ain't selling nothing. Why? Because you want to get up here. And that's perfectly fine. As long as you're staying with your goal. And you let it ride. So what's happening now? You're what? You're down. If you got some money on the table, on the sideline, you can invest. You got some you don't want to, then don't do it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? Then what happens? I don't care if we come down here. It doesn't matter. But eventually when we get here, you met your what? Your goal. And then you can do what you're supposed to do. What if it never goes there? But guess what? That's life. Everything don't go out like we planned. But you better have a plan. If your plan is you're just gonna ride it until it can't go no more, then do that. If you say I ride it till it goes to zero, then go do that. If you say nah, if it breaks some of these key levels right here, then I'm just going to just take an L and I'm out. Or my fundamentals have changed or something. I want to do something different. You can do that. For me in my house, I'm not touching anything really right now. But I will be coming in the market trading. I will be taking some derivatives because this market is primed for trading short term. It has the volatility that I want and need. I like it. I like it. And I can adapt. See, what people don't realize is that eventually the market will find a support level. And once it leaves that support level, it's not going to come back. What I want you to understand is that there are derivative or Forex type based platforms such as KOT4X that's going to allow me to actually take out a position and just let it ride. And I'll be using leverage. And then while my regular account is still gaining in value, I can have a trading account that's gaining in value as well too. That can be used for short-term profitability. It is what it is. I can take this area right here. Okay, this is a low. I mean, can we come back down to this area? I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible. You gotta always respect the markets that say that anything is possible. So if anything is possible, do I expect Bitcoin to come down to 4,000? No, but the markets don't care about what I expect. But let's look at this. Market hadn't been back to this level in 2 years. It hadn't been back. So what I'm trying to show you is that some of these levels that y'all see that crypto is dropping to or whatnot, you're getting bent out of shape, not realizing that you're looking too much into the present moment and not zooming out. You're not seeing that was an opportunity. Look at that growth here. It's 1,400%, guys. Somebody sold over there. Somebody didn't do too well. 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 They all gave up. They gave up. Gave up. The only reason why you should be selling or buying that here is because of a plan and not because of just emotions of you just doing whatever. It need to be a plan. You like trend lines? Use trend lines. What do you notice? What are we doing? Make it bigger. That is not what I want. I clicked on the wrong thing. This. That's not what I want. I want to make this bigger. What is it doing? Oh, here it is. There it is. All right. Trend line was broken. Retest. All right, we're below. So yeah, this is bearishness. Guess what? Price could just come back up and retest this area. Okay, it is what it is. So there's a lot of people are trend line traders. All right, you broke trend line. All right, as long as price keeps retesting this area, to look take shorts out. All right, that's trading. All right, look at that. What do you notice? All right, price can come down, test this trend line, and it can rally, and we can come all the way back up into this area right here. Why am I showing you all this, guys? I'm showing you all this because a lot of people don't give different scenarios. All right, you could get something like that. All right, you come back, maybe test this, and then maybe break out right here. You know, there's a lot that can happen. We could do something totally different. A lot of stuff can happen. Okay, these are alternatives, but when they present themselves, then you should be able to either adapt to them, trade to them, adjust to them, or whatnot. Or you may say, "Hey, I'm not even paying attention to it." Listen, I don't have my house for almost 5 years, 4 years, or whatever. I don't. I just recently looked to see what the value of it was, and it is a lot of money for what we bought. But I don't care about all that because first of all, I don't. I'm not in the market to sell my house. I'm not in the market to pull equity from it. I just now I see that yeah, it's worth a lot. If we sold it, we're going to make a great profit. But I don't care if it dropped 50% in value. So what? I ain't looking. I'm not looking to sell it. If anything, at least my taxes will be a little cheaper for the year. But other than that, that's how you gotta look at it. If you're so concerned with your account, you need to become a trader and you need to learn how to get in and out. In fact, I can show you as a trader that you can lose 8 times in a row and have 2 wins and still be profitable. See, people don't let it go over somebody's head. It's all about risk management. If you cut your losses short, you let your winners run, you'll be good to go. So some of you maybe are better suited for trading. Some of you are better suited for just for investing and let it go. Now I am going to say this, and I know a lot of traders. I know, and I know they brag about how much money they make. They still don't out. They don't out earn me as far as investing. Over time, my invested when it gets moving, it compound. It eats them up. That's why you see the legendary investors in the world. They're not day traders. You may have one or two, but they ain't, it's not the norm. Yes, Trading, you can make a lot of money. You can lose a lot of money. It's a lot. That's a combination. You can be consistent. You can do it. But trust me, the data has already shown, like, yes, you can make a living day trading and get all this stuff. But it's rare that life-changing wealth building. When I say wealth, I'm talking about real, true wealth. Day trading is not the number one activity for that. Investing is. Day trading can be used to help jumpstart your journey to wealth building. But for the most part, the average person does not have the time commitment nor the resources to properly do it. But I believe everyone should learn how to trade. It don't mean you have to do it, but with the right market conditions, you may decide to do it. All right, so that's that. I'm not gonna keep you alone, but I am gonna be pumping out a whole bunch of lot of little videos and stuff like this for you guys, because I still want to add a lot of value. If you feel like I'm being hard on you, you'll be okay. It's fine. We all need it. No hard feelings, but yeah, we're gonna get deeper. All right, you're gonna learn how to. You can take advantage of some of these Nexo loan opportunities, when you should borrow, when you shouldn't borrow. It's going to be a lot of that stuff. Problem is, some of you watching this, you're waiting too late to start absorbing and implementing things. And then when it's time for you to do it, you're overwhelmed because now you're going to allow all this information to pile up on you. And now you're saying like you're starting from zero and trying to get all this. Well, it's just life. It's almost like if you had a job and they're emailing you and you're not checking your emails, and all of a sudden you got 3,000 emails. Well, good luck. Just I don't know what else to tell you. So start micromanaging your life with micro tasks. Get better and better every day for something instead of waiting for the absolute catastrophe before you get jolted to do what you need to do that you know you should already be doing. All right, y'all have a great day, and more videos are coming.